I already
Oh my
know.
God, y'all. But I'm gonna keep it real, yo. This one right here was just a little bit too much. I don't know. And I seen him with some interviews and stuff like this, so I don't know exactly when he made this statement. But apparently, he said that he would be the same player without his stint with the Miami Heat. You see Stephen A. Smith clap back, basically saying, "What's wrong with you?" You know what I mean? Because Miami, you pretty much learn how to be a champion from the Miami Heat culture, so to speak, and the rest is definitely history. But LeBron said that he would still have been the same player without the Miami Heat run.
Hmm,
Is
that's
What's your thoughts on
interesting.
that? Because that is very interesting to me. I
I
can't
think
see it.
I think it would have took him longer. Um, it could have probably gone like, how can I say? Yeah, I say it probably would have took him longer because I mean, who's to say they might have got a Kyrie still? You know, you, but the problem was he was still getting out the East with the guys that he had. So I would say this his do all the heavy lifting that he's been having to do. He would have had to do it in Cleveland for as long as he was doing. Nah, he doesn't make 20 years in Cleveland. I'll say that for sure. But for his championship, I say he would have added probably another 4 to 5 years. They would have found a way to get over the hump.
Like
Um,
I wonder is he trying to like is he specifying something that he's not really mentioning? Because like for you to say that you have been the same player, if he's saying that I would work out the same, I would have the same work ethic no matter where I go. I can
mhm,
respect that. I probably could agree with that. I don't think his destination changed his work habits. He's
mm-mm,
always been a guy that's always been in the lab. But
mhm.
you can't tell me, I'm sorry, that because he was with Miami for 4 years, what was
Yeah,
it?
he was
Yeah, four
4 to 5
years.
years. Yeah.
Right. They went to the finals, all four. They won two championships. Just in that 4 year window, you cannot convince me no way that Cleveland could have gotten some guys that would want to come play in Cleveland, and
Hmm.
LeBron would have been able to get the same amount of opportunities that he did in Miami. So if he's talking about he would have been the same player from a work habit standpoint, then I could agree with that. But if he's saying that he would have pretty much had the same accolades or he would have been still compared to Jordan at this moment, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see that, bro. I really don't. Because Cleveland, people didn't want to go to Cleveland. That wasn't a nice marketplace. That's one of the reasons why he left because he couldn't get nobody to come play with him. Then that's when Kyrie and them came. But yeah, I don't know what LeBron is talking about, bro.
I
I
really
really
don't get
don't with this.
that. Like, yeah,
This is crazy. And then with me, it's always been this whole he learned how to win from Miami. I think Miami is a good organization and they did win in 2006. But people act like the Heat are some type of dynasty, or like they got multiple rings and they literally showed LeBron the way to the promised land. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. If it wasn't for LeBron coming, Miami would have not been in the finals none of them 4 years. People to me just be tripping, bro. I don't know what's the word with all of this. Miami's holding so much weight to LeBron's career, but you got to put some respect on it. I don't think LeBron saying that he gotta, you know, would have been the same player to me. I don't know, man. I just totally disagree at the end of the day. But y'all let me know what y'all think about these comments. And Stephen A. Smith, was he right? Was he out of bounds? I don't know. But I wish I would have heard the actual statement in its entirety when LeBron James said this. Because, like I said, from a work ethic standpoint, I don't think the destination, the location determined how hard that LeBron James would approached the game of basketball. Cleveland, Miami, Los Angeles, he's always given 100%. So it's from an individual, how hard you work. I don't think Miami had nothing to do with that. Probably could have leveled it up, but in that lane, he would have probably, in my opinion, been the same player. But if you wouldn't have went to Miami, you wouldn't have had the same opportunities. That's just the thing. I don't think that they created this player like this is 2K, like LeBron already was the man. But you wouldn't have had the opportunities in Cleveland because nobody wanted to play in Cleveland. And if you went to another team other than Miami, like if he'd have went to New York, I don't know, if he would have went to New York and won a championship and then won back in Cleveland, that might have did something. I don't know if one championship in New York could equate to what he did in Miami. Back-to-back championships in New York. I don't know. I just kind of disagree with LeBron on this one, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I wish I would have heard the actual statement in its entirety. But to say that you would have been the same player without the Miami Heat stint, I disagree. It just depends on what he's talking about. Accolades, being winners, nah, no way. No way. That's my thoughts on this, man. Like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. But do give me your thoughts on LeBron James saying that he would have been the same player, even if he didn't play in the Miami Heat uniform. I don't really know about that. Like I said, I guess it depends on the lens that you're looking out of. I didn't hear the interview in its entirety, so I don't know if he was really talking about something specific or if he was talking about his overall career. If he's talking about his overall career, how we look at him, comparing him as a GOAT, without the Miami Heat experience, nah, I don't believe that. So, that's just my thoughts. I totally disagree with that. But again, it just depends on what angle he was taking with that. But Stephen A. Smith called him out on it.